I want to come in.
Hello.
Hello again.
We are eating fresh strawberries.
That we bought today at the farmers market.
Which we found accidentally. We find many things accidentally.
Yeah,
It was very delicious.
we determined all we do in Rome is just walk and eat.
We also just ate like a 3-course meal.
I know. We're still eating.
Well, 3.5.
We're true Italians now.
Mwah.
Dinner after this is like
Dinner.
course 5
We
right now.
eat nothing for like half the day and then we just chow down on everything we can
I
find.
don't really watch that. Okay, what did we do today, ladies?
First we had Italian class, our first Italian class.
That was interesting.
That was
Yes.
terrifying.
Our instructor does not speak very much English, so we
She
kinda,
speaks as much English as we speak Italian.
yeah, so we
pretty
played
much.
Hangman to like figure out what the heck she was saying.
Which was fun. I enjoyed that.
I did enjoy
it.
Like, every
She likes to-
time she put it up.
Have games in it.
Yeah, and like little skits, like you're the barista and you're the customer.
But at first I was
Customer
terrified. I like was really scared and I had no clue what she was saying. She was gesturing and I was just
Yeah,
like, I
and
don't
whenever
know
she
what
would point to me,
you're
I'm just like-
talking
I did that a couple times because
about.
I think that only
Like
happened to me
sometimes
once.
everyone just sat there and went,
Yeah, and she just like,
stop and
then she'd say it in English. She's like, just read it, and we're like, oh, read it.
I could get by the end of the class. I could understand most of the gestures, and I knew what she was
I had no clue what she was saying.
saying.
I had to watch her gestures the entire time. Like I if she would say the same thing she said today. These are good. So it was an interesting class.
Yeah.
It was 3 hours.
It went
So-
by pretty
We
fast.
should tell them what we learned.
What did we
We
learn?
still
today?
remember? I can be the barista or the customer. I think
Can
I
I be
remember both.
the barista? I think
I
I,
can
know
only
that better.
say a couple words.
We'll just fill it in for each other, okay?
Do you remember the sizes? Or the asking for?
We'll just
I don't
how about we
know.
just kind of go?
Let's just
Okay.
kind of do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So the barista says,
Buongiorno,
prego. There's
which
a
means
pause.
pause, which means
Good morning.
morning,
And we're not really
welcome.
sure. Oh, is prego welcome?
well, prego's welcome.
Prego's many things.
It's
a
like
couple
you're
things.
welcome.
It's like, get out of my way. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Good
it's
morning.
whatever.
Have a nice day.
So
We're really not sure.
yeah.
buongiorno, pause.
It's also
prego.
an American pasta sauce. So.
And then the customer says, vorrei una birra, which means I would like a beer.
But that doesn't make sense if it's in the morning. Why
Yeah.
would you want a beer?
But that's what we
Obviously,
learned.
It would be an American.
But you would
one
probably
to get
say una cafe
Mhm.
or something like
Which
that.
means coffee.
Which is
One coffee.
makes more
Una.
sense.
I thought it was funny. She only taught us how to say wine and beer, though.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And then we had to go to the cafe and order, and
I got a
I
Camino.
had a macchiato, which is an espresso
yeah,
with
with
1 and a drop milk.
yeah, me
I
too.
couldn't do it. I poured 2
She
bags
poured,
of
like,
sugar in it.
4.
And then I chugged it because I didn't want to be rude.
That's all you kind of. It's just a shot. Anywho, after that,
I take small sips.
after you say Vorrero
Vorrei una birra.
una
Then
birra,
the-
the waiter press,
S for sizes.
which are
Piccola, media, y grande. Oh, grande. I want to say y 'cause it's Spanish.
O grande.
O grande.
means or.
Which is small, medium, or large.
Right,
No,
and it is
it's
not.
small. It's medium, large, big. Like it's. She said no, they don't have small sizes.
Like how they don't have small at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Although the Starbucks
All
sizes
right.
aren't real. Just,
Yeah.
You know,
Mm,
they're made up.
Vente is not a real thing here.
And then
Mm-mm.
and the person would be like, yeah,
Ma.
Media. Like you're
media.
thinking about like, oh,
Ma is, I think.
medium.
And then you break and yeah, we had fun going ma media.
I
Yeah.
think that was the one thing we all really knew by the end of the day.
Ma media.
media.
Yeah. And then we had to go to the cafe and order something.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I got a sandwich.
I got a sandwich and you
It
know
was good.
she asked me if I wanted it warm or hot and I said the wrong one because I said Fredo and not
Caldo.
caldo. And
See,
caldo's
I'm pretty sure.
warm
it's
and
caldo.
Fredo is hot.
She just asked me questions, and
No,
I
that's
said
wrong.
C. And then I got what I wanted
That's-
on accident.
She asked me questions and I said yeah. And I said yeah. German came out again. Every time. I'll start counting. Well, like we were learning how to count today. I started counting in German. I'm like, that's not right. And then she did the alphabet. I'm like, I started saying the
See,
alphabet in German.
It's
Alex
hard.
and I know Spanish.
Yeah, it's hard
so-
because the language is a mix between English and Spanish. Like the letter T literally is T in Italian, but some other letters
But
are
like
Spanish.
it's N-A and L-A and like stuff
Yeah.
like that, which is Spanish. And so it was it was helpful because
But
she would say some things and we'd be like, oh, well in Spanish it means this, so I think that's what it means.
Yeah.
And then other times it was like, That's not Spanish at all. Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but in German, the alphabet is A, B, C, D,
Ah,
there's a lot of the same letters too. So and like the upsilon, yeah.
Epsilon?
Epsilon for
It's
one.
upsilon in German, so it's like
Yeah, it's hard.
yeah. Anywho, that was class.
I
So
did
after that, we all
yoga.
kind of ate, and then we were given free time, and we went and
Oh.
walked.
But we
Who
took
would have thought?
the metro,
Mm-hmm.
which we were
By
quite proud of ourselves.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Well, we took the metro to this part, a different shopping district, which we were told was a little bit cheaper, and
Which meant that if you looked really hard, there were
you could
cheap
find
shops
a cheaper shop.
in between the really,
Really
expensive
expensive.
shops.
And it was a couple Americans, and we had to cross the river, so we took the metro there, and then we walked a while, and that's where we found
We
this
held our
delicious-
backpacks in front of us like safe tourists.
Yeah.
We looked ridiculous.
We did.
found these
It looked
delicious
like we were
strawberries.
pregnant. Huge.
Yes, we found the open market on accident. We were
found
there.
a lot of
And we
things
were
by
just walking.
accident. The best things are accident.
And I got a really cute outfit.
It's so
I
yeah.
spent more money than I should have.
No,
Well-
you spent just enough.
You spent just enough.
You
It
deserve
was
it.
a-
Sorry.
Are you guys taking a shower tonight?
Katie,
I am.
I was just wondering.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that was Morgan.
I spent slightly more than I would have on that outfit at home.
But
But
it's
it was
only
like-
a Rome.
it's
It's only a
Mhm.
European shop. Chopin.
Chopin.
Or-
Chopin. We're
Yeah.
not really sure which.
Well,
Chopin?
Well, Chopin's like that. He was a
Okay.
pianist, but you don't say it like Chopin because I know someone said it like that, and then in a movie and they made fun of him, so I don't know what it's supposed to be said like. Anywho, so we walked around. Renee got a cute dress.
I
and
got some orange shoes.
I got
Pretty
strawberries
excited.
on accident. We stumbled upon this open market, and they were just closing, and we were trying to ask this guy like if the strawberries were per case or per pound or whatever, and he thought we wanted to buy them. So I ended up paying 2 things for strawberries, and they're almost gone because they're delicious. And I'm
It was-
sorry,
it
I
was
can't
worth
bring them
it.
home
It was
for
a
you.
good accidental purchase.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which reinstates my theory that all good things are accidents.
No.
And we went in. We did look at expensive stores because it was fun to look.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Things were ridiculously
Window shopping.
expensive.
And then we went to the little cheap vendors on the side, and we almost bought some stuff there. Because there were some really cute dresses, but it's like, do you want to pay really cheap for a cute dress that you might wear once or twice, or do you want to go somewhere and get like a fancy dress instead?
Yeah, I want a fancy dress.
I
we'll
think
have
I
to
do too.
find me a fancy
Me
dress.
too.
We'll find one.
Me and
But a
Marsha
girl-
need some fancy dresses.
Well, okay, so we walked down there. I was going to say our goal for where we're going to walk next.
Mhm.
We walked down there. So then we decided that we need to come back. So we had to get to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And we wanted to go to the one near our apartment. So we decided the best way to do it, because we didn't want to take a bus from where we were at, because
Yeah,
it was
we don't
new,
know.
it was a
We
new
didn't know.
neighborhood, and we didn't
The
really know
buses are really confusing.
And they're
Yeah.
really,
They're
jumbly,
really
so-
crowded.
Yeah.
So we jumped on the metro again, back across the river, and then from there we switched metro lines. We
Which
were
was smart.
at a
Because we're
spot that we
awesome.
were really not supposed to, we were told to. Our professor is kind of, Alex, what do you call our professor?
He's a mother duck. That's what
Oh,
you say.
mother
mother duck
duck
to
and
baby chicken.
Yes,
Because we're not blood related.
Yeah,
But he's still like nurturing
yeah,
us.
because he was like, you
Like,
did what?
He was like freaking out to Morgan. He was like, "Don't crouch here." And then he like poked me on the
You
backpack.
really
He's
did
like,
almost walk out.
"You should
Yeah.
watch your bike back." I'm like, oh. He's like, "If you're intoxicated, you should look at the stop signs."
yeah, he's a
That was
good,
funny.
whatever.
He's a
so
good guy.
we were just fine. We all held our backpacks. We did this like body circle
Trifecta.
thing.
We were like,
It was like the
triangle
pregnant,
backpacks.
pregnant woman.
Yeah, I was
backpack.
9 months pregnant. Kate was
Definitely.
about 5.
But your
Marsha
water's
was
like
2.
right here.
I
it worked.
And when there's a pole, and we were just like in this circle, and no one was getting through to us,
We were a
and we were
wall.
fine.
Wall
we got
of
to listen to
backpacks.
accordions playing on the metro.
That was funny.
That was cool. We're
And-
quite proud of ourselves for navigating the city.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Other people got lost. today,
Yeah, a lot
but
of people
us,
got lost today.
we
Adam
didn't.
got lost, who's been here before. And I was like,
We were like a half hour late.
He's like,
to
we
the
took a
game.
wrong road. I'm like, we did yesterday and we found our way just fine.
Mm-hmm. So then we dropped the metro and took the bus back to our apartment, dropped off our stuff, emptied our bags, and headed down the shopping market, and we bought stuff.
That was an adventure for Renee.
Yeah, Renee, poor Renee. She's having a hard day today.
She really,
It was a long time.
she doesn't like.
we were almost checking
I don't
out.
want to eat the last ones.
And we were almost checked out, and she was holding on to her things, and Marsha's like, "Are you sure you can hold all that?"
I'm good though.
And
you eat them. I'm
She's
fine.
like, "Oh no, I got it." And so of course we're walking, and then all I hear is a crash. So I turn around, Renee had dropped the entire spaghetti sauce, and it just was like
It did.
everywhere.
It
Like
was bad.
it looked like blood, like up and down her leg, but it was just sauce. And then it was like on her white shoes, and it stained on her socks. And she went up to the cashiers. They didn't know any English, and she was just like, "I'm sorry."
And they understood
They were
what
nice.
she was talking about, and
Yeah.
she understood that they said that said she'd pay, and they were like, no, you're good, you're fine. And all the people that were watching us in line were just like those darn Americans.
Yeah, everyone turned to look at her, and then they like looked straight ahead, just like Americans would.
But they're just curious.
Everyone's so curious here, but they don't do anything.
And so that was a supermarket, and we found a lot of little, we
yeah,
walked by some shops and stuff, and we were like, we want to go down there.
stuff at the supermarket.
That's
Because that was interesting.
We
There's a
don't-
lot of cheese
yeah.
and
Like
fresh
not
meat.
many snacky
Not
stuff.
packaged things. We
There
couldn't
was,
figure
like,
out what to have for
fish.
lunch because
Yeah, I just wanted some like packaged ham and some cheese. Like there was only Swiss cheese and like hardly any meats, and I'm just like, this is so weird. And they had
We
like
ended
an
up
open
just kind of walking
case.
down things saying, this package looks good. We have no clue what we bought, really.
I'm pretty
And
sure
we're
I
like
grabbed a bunch of snacks.
I really don't know.
Yeah, we're
I
just
just
trying.
love snacks
We're
for lunch.
trying it all
I
out.
have Nutella with bananas
Did you?
on whatever bread I get with some kind of snacks for the next 2 weeks for lunch.
They had literally an open case, like no cover of fish, and like I saw a fly
Fish.
like land on one of the fishes, and I'm just like,
And they had their heads down, they're like floppy. No, not really.
they had like crayfish and like legit
They
fish.
smell
And I'm like,
fish.
this is disgusting.
They like the fish.
On a side note, for lunch, if you go to the bars, the sandwiches are only €3, and
Yeah.
they're like huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean they have like nothing
That's a
else
really
besides
good
like cheese
deal.
and ham and the bread, but
I
they were
forgot
good.
my
That's what I had.
change, so it was €4 for me, but that's okay
Why was it for?
because I forgot my change.
So-
Because they don't hand you money; they put it in a little box.
Oh,
and I was really excited to get my sandwich.
I bet you.
It looks good.
I
I heard the
handed
ham and
it
cheese
to
was
her.
really
I
good.
felt really bad because I couldn't find. I didn't have enough change, and I didn't want to. I thought I only had a 10, but apparently I had a 5 hiding, and so I didn't want to break a 10 because I felt bad because you don't really. They work pretty much in small change. Like everything's not in bills. They don't like the bills. They like the change. And so I felt really bad, so
Just
I went
funny
out to
'cause I like
ask
the bills.
someone to give me. I only needed like 20 cents, and then the lady came following me, and I'm like, I'm coming back. I just need more money. I had money.
I
just
did that
didn't
at
have
the
the change.
supermarket, but because like what they do is they like you have to pay for a bag, so we brought our own bags for the supermarket, and they shove it down the thing, but no one bags it for you.
Yeah.
So I was like standing there to give her my money, but then I was like, wow, I should pack my bag because I have all this stuff, and there's this whole line behind me. So I like stepped over and started throwing stuff in my bag, but then she had my total already because they're super speedy. You can't like pack
They're
as
just
fast
they're
as
just
they
sitting
do
there.
it.
And they're just,
So like I handed it to her because I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm packing, you know. But I picked it up out of the little thing.
I picked it up.
Yeah, I
accidentally
picked it up
handed
out of
to
a
her.
different
I was like,
spot.
shoot. There you go.
I put mine there, and she still gave me a funny look, so I don't
I don't
really
think they
understand
like
what I was supposed to do.
Whatever.
I don't know.
But we want to shop around here sometime because there was a lot of smaller shops that we
Yeah,
think will
they
be.
had like 20% off on the signs that looked
Yeah,
promising.
and they
some
just look
dresses.
interesting. We don't really know what they might have, but they had some cute clothes.
You guys were
too.
failing at being under 10 minutes.
We haven't even
We
talked
thought
about
this was
cooking
gonna be a
class
short
yet.
day.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the cooking class.
We
yet.
should skip to that.
Okay, cooking class. It is what's next.
Oh, really? It was only a half hour between.
Yeah, how do we?
A half hour.
Okay, cooking class. We walked to the cooking class and met
Andrea.
and Andrea.
He is a beautiful.
He is a beautiful
Beautiful
man.
man.
I mean,
Man.
Paolo was nice, but
I don't
Paolo
think.
has a bald spot. He's
apparently
got
he has a
golden
thing
hair.
for American
We-
girls.
He was
Especially
This
because
is
totally.
the
Maybe it's in
Michigan,
Michigan,
variety. Yeah.
That's because he's got a wife from Michigan.
So we have a chance, Matt.
But I'm pretty sure
I think he was totally
may be
hitting on Julianne.
the
I
most-
know. He's like, I was like, what's that on her legs? How far can you bend? And they were like,
That was a little awkward.
yeah, I
He
kind of
was-
enjoyed it.
He was
though.
really fun. Like he just opened the air that we were just having fun, and we made. What did we make, guys? What was our first course? We'll just kind of go back to courses.
I don't
That's
even
what we
remember what
do.
it was called. I have a, oh, I have
Pasta.
my camera.
It was ridiculously good pasta, like the best pasta
And
I've
even
had
the
here
yeah,
yet.
just
sauce
tell
in
you
it,
later.
and all the sauces in it. I don't even know what was in the sauce. Tomatoes.
Oh, I know, because I
And-
kind of half made it.
Tomatoes?
Yeah,
I
it
chopped
was.
tomatoes.
First, I cooked like this garlic cloves in it, and then added a whole bunch of the chopped tomatoes, and then I took the garlic cloves out, and then we added basil,
Whatever I made.
ro-
What did I make?
ricotta
Eggplant.
cheese,
Okay, thank you.
and yep, the chopped eggplant went into it, which was